Hi guys, this is Ratchet's Roll, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, and we are going to case number 43, and we are going to Springfield to chase down one of the old Ad Astra members. Katria, we arrested Rosetta a long time ago, but remember how she told us that the war wasn't over yet? After what happened at Greenwood University, it's clear that she wasn't just trying to get our goats. Rosetta used those Ad Astra students to get rid of her old mentor, Professor Kevin Charles. And it was because the professor knew the identities of the 4 other original Ad Astrans, her accomplices. These people in Rosetta were taken with this ideology that certain people were meant to rule over sheeple. But she clearly doesn't want us to track them down. We only know they have code names related to constellations. And one of these code names is Fornax, a name we've already heard before in connection with Protozane. We thought we destroyed those drugs, but that was before we discovered Fornax was a person. Whoever they are, they could still have some of the Protozane. We must find them. Professor Charles died before he could have helped us, but he did manage to let us know that Fornax was in Springfield. Katrina, I might just be a beat cop, but Springfield is where I grew up. I know it like the back of my hand. It's mostly farms and good old-fashioned country-style living. I'll show you around, Katrina. No time for that, Mia. I just had a word that the cornfields are on fire. Oh. The volunteer fire department is on its way to the place, but we should go see if anyone is hurt. Katrina, get to those fields. Okay, we'll try to burn it down and why. Let's go. And who is this guy? That's a lot of blood, so the killer really had it in for him. Shotgun shells. Oh, so she was shot with a shotgun. There's no wonder there is so much blood. Anyway, there is lots of blood and it had to be shot from the close range. Oh my goodness! The cornfields are ablaze, just like the chief said. But she didn't say anything about a dead body. There's a huge wound that this poor young man's chest is covered in blood. Looks like a shotgun blast. And you're right, the advocate is in uniform. He could be local law enforcement. You all! You need to get away from here. It isn't safe. We're cops, so... Whoa there! Are you with the volunteer fire department? No, I'm Cody Mays and these here are my fields. Now you'll have to... Holy crow, that's Deputy Sheriff McGuff. A deputy sheriff, so this man is law enforcement. Mitch, could you definitely needs to ask you some questions, Mr. Mays? We better get those shotgun shells back to the lab to have a closer look. We shouldn't stay here. But what's that stuff on them? We'll need a sample of that substance from those shotgun shells for sure. Well, Katrina, tracking down Fornax will have to wait. We must solve the case of the deputy's murder before the fire destroys all the evidence. Yeah. I thought you put it down already. Seems like you didn't. Let's see, how did this dude die? Katrina, this deputy definitely did not die from smoke inhalation. Well, it's obvious he didn't. We figured. What can you two tell us about how he did die? I'll lead with this. The killer was at point blank range when they shot the deputy. I could tell from the bruising patterns around the blast. And it's also clear from the gunshot resting that Deputy McGuff was killed with a special sawed-off shotgun. It's definitely a DIY piece and there would be no mistaking it with any other standard double-barreled shotgun. The barrels on this one are only 3 inches long. We'll keep our eyes open for that weapon. Did you find anything else on the body, Martine? By spin suit, the killer checked the victim's pulse at the carotid artery and left behind traces of saddle oil. Saddle oil, huh? Like for horses? Of course, for horses. I haven't seen any camels since we arrived in Springfield, have you? So at least we now know that the killer definitely can ride and care for horses. Well, we'll keep the killer's equine skills in mind. Thanks. Okay, so we are hunting a horse rider. And we are in Springfield, so why not? Okay, let's collect some of the residue from the shotgun shells. Wow, Katria, you managed to get a sample of that goo from the shotgun shells even in all this fury chaos. Let's get to army before it melts. Okay. Well, we arrived into the station, so what could happen with the sample? If I tamper with it. Okay, let's go talk to Cody. Mr. Mace, any idea why we found Deputy Sheriff McGuff on your property with a hole in his chest? How the heck would I know? Can you all not see that my fields are burning up? I ain't got time for some shut-up deputy. You think one dead guy is a lot to worry about? Wait until the rest of us perish in the fire or starve to death if all the crops are destroyed. Y'all need to get to the sheriff's office before you burn up too. And I'm going to go and help the volunteers now that they are here. Katria basically has bigger fish to fry. I really need to get out of here. Well, yeah. Deputy McGuff obviously worked at the sheriff's office, you're right. We should go there next. Okay. Alright, let's investigate sheriff's office now. Why is there a note on egg cartoon? And what's in the box? Where the fuck is the star? Oh, there. Oh, and I need it. Okay, it's an award for something. Since everyone is out dealing with the fire, that leaves us free to look at these clues you found. First, we should find out who the sheriff is. That old scratched up award might tell us. It's for excellence in law enforcement. And maybe we can find out some information about the dead deputy in that locked archive box. You'll have it open soon. Wow. And is that an egg cartoon? I'm not sure why the local cops would keep eggs in their office. Oh, I see. Someone addressed a message to the deputy on that cartoon. I'll get you Dusty Key so we can read that message. Yeah. What was that message for? Were you using that eggs for food or just to hit somebody with it? With them. Egg somebody. Okay, files. You got an archive box open and what do you know, Katria? Here's a dead deputy's personal file. It says here the deputy McGuff was an orphan. That's sad. Oh, poor him. But it also says he has a next of kin. Her name is Christy Cole. Well, I'll never like this part of the job, but we'd better go tell Miss Cole about the deputy. Yeah. Alright, let's dust this award. Let's see who is our sheriff. Roy. Roy Locas. Wait, Locas as in... Oh, is he related to our junior cop, Locas? That award was for Sheriff Roy Locas. Locas, huh? Wonder if he's related to Mia Locas, who works with us. But first things first, we better go tell Sheriff Locas about his deputy. Okay. Okay, now let's dust this egg cartoon. Hi Gus, with a smile. Thanks for all you do, XOXO Abby Lee. Oh. Continue. Think it's customary to offer eggs as gifts to law enforcement officers in Springfield? Look, the message says, Hi Gus, thanks for all you do, XOXO Abby Lee. I agree, either it's a very odd present or we have a lot to learn about the countryside and its charms. Probably the second thing. Anyway, ask this Abby Lee person about her gift is probably the best way to settle this. Let's go. Okay. And she's holding a chicken. Okay, first let's go talk to Christy. Miss Skull, we're with Greensboro PD. I'm afraid you have some bad news. Greensboro PD? What are you all doing out in little old Springfields? Ah, the country talk. Sadly, we are currently investigating the murder of Gus McGuff. You are listed as his next of kin. What? Someone murdered by Gus? My honey boo is dead? Gus and I were engaged to be married. We were going to start a family together. What kind of boss would snatch this away from us? Please find out who did this to my Gus. Never fear, Miss Go. We'll be in touch as soon as we learn more. Okay. Okay, now let's go talk to Sheriff. Pardon me, folks. I had to rush over to the volunteer fire department headquarters to plan how to put out this fire. Must have forgotten to lock this place up. Now, what can I do for you? Sheriff Lucas, we are with the Greensboro PD. And are you related to Mia Lucas by any chance? Yes, she's my daughter, but I doubt that's what you're here to talk about. Now make this quick. We are in an emergency situation. Well, actually, I wanted to tell you that we are investigating the murder of your deputy, Gus McGuff. Murder? Someone killed Dopey? Dopey? I mean, Gus. I just call him Dopey as a joke. McGuff insisted on running off to investigate the fire before the volunteer fireman even heard tell of it. I was beginning to wonder if he took a nap in the cornfields or what. And now you tell me he died in service. A sad day for Springfield's law enforcement. What? Okay, let's go talk to Abby now. Miss Lee, we found a present you left for Deputy McGuff, and... I can see the chickens in the background. Nice. Oh, the eggs! They're for my prize hen, Minnie. Do you want to buy some? Only if I want to egg somebody's house. No. You see, Deputy McGuff was murdered today and... Murdered? Oh no! Who would want to do that to such a great guy? Gus really looked after everyone in Springfield. He did more than most. He would help me build a new chicken coop. Which reminds me, I'd better rush back to them. With this fire raging, they must be terrified. Okay, we'll let you get back to your work. Let's check out this blue substance. Hey, Katarina. So is Springfield everything you hoped it would be? Does everyone say y'all and howdy and god darn it? Yes, well they said y'all, so... To be honest, I'm here with the fire, the dead deputy we haven't had time to notice. Did you find anything out about that sausage that you found on those shotgun shells? Pure and simple, the sausage contained chewing gum base, sweetener, and nicotine. It's nicotine gum used to reduce cravings for cigarettes. The girl is trying to quit smoking and started chewing this gum as a substitute. So the girl chews nicotine gum to cut cravings. They better get that sorted out soon. Nicotine gum isn't allowed in prison. Later, in the burning cornfields. Katrina, the fire shows no signs of slowing down. I came out of hell, but it's tough going. Tell me that at least you've made progress with the deputy's murder. Well, we know he was shot with a special sawed-off shotgun, but the motive is still unclear. Sheriff Locust is sad that his deputy died, and the victim's fiancé is understandably distraught. Meanwhile, Cody Bates, who owns these fields, has his hands full, but... Did you say hands full? Because we definitely have ours full. We need help putting out this fire, you all. The fire is approaching a barn full of fertilizer. If that happens, kaboom! Okay, we'll help you. No need for TNT explosion. And I became an inspector. Inspector Katria. Alright, we gotta start here. We gotta continue playing in chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't even like this video. I'll see you again. Goodbye!